Want to know how to show your iPhone's battery percentage? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about showing or how to show the battery percentage on your iPhone. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. More on them at the end of the video. So here's exactly how to show your phone's battery percentage in iOS 16, so the latest one that is. End the guessing game and add your iPhone's remaining battery percentage to the status bar or lock screen. Let's jump right in. So with the release of iOS 16, many iPhones can now display the remaining battery percentage right in the phone's status bar. But even if your iPhone doesn't support the feature, you're not completely cut out of luck. Here's how you can make sure your precise battery level is always visible at a glance. And obviously this is something that has been available to Android users regardless of what OEM they use or what company they use the Android from. I mean, they've had this for years. So iPhone is usually quite late to parties like this because they want to make sure they do it the Apple way, if you will. But yeah, they finally made it. All right, so these steps are to be followed. Well, the guy who wrote the article, he did this on an iPhone 11 running iOS 16.0.2 and an iPhone 14 Pro Max in iOS 16.1. So if you have either, you should be able to do this. The first thing to determine is whether you can add the battery percentage to your iPhone status bar, because not all models support it. iPhone 8 models and older include this legacy feature, as well as second and third generation iPhone SE devices. iPhone X models and yours supported with the exception of these devices: the iPhone XR, iPhone 11, iPhone 12 mini, and iPhone 13 mini. So if you went with one of the mini devices or the iPhone 11 or XR, not supported, I'm sorry. With a phone that does not support the percentage indicator, there are just two quick steps to get it into the status bar, but you're not out of luck, is what the guy's trying to say basically. Go to settings and then to battery, tap battery percentage to toggle it on. You'll know your phone doesn't support the feature if you don't see battery percentage as an option. Fear not, this is a job for widgets. So that's basically where widgets come into play. Widgets are those I don't know, good looking things that sit on your home screen, such as the clock, calendar, music player, what have you. So anything can basically be a widget. Lock screen battery percentage widgets. If you're running iOS 16, you can add a widget to your lock screen showing your phone's remaining battery percentage. It's not quite the same as having it always visible at the top of your screen, but it's another way to get the same info at a glance. So it's not always going to be there, but it's always going to be there at just a tap, if you will. Okay. To add a battery indicator widget, follow these steps. Long press anywhere on your lock screen and tap customize. Tap the widget shelf below the clock to see widget options. Tap batteries and then tap or drag the larger widget with battery percentage to add it to the widget shelf. By default, the widget will show the remaining battery for other devices like an AirPods case if you have one, but you can customize it to show remaining battery life for your iPhone. Alright, so here's what the widget would look like. Here's it talking about the AirPods case, and here is where you can change the device and the status updation of it. Alright, to do this, double tap the battery widget and toggle the automatic setting off. A devices menu will appear below. This is the one that we're talking about. Tap it and choose your iPhone if it isn't automatically selected. Tap done to save your new lock screen and you're all set. Every time you wake your phone's display, your battery percentage will be right there to reassure or terrify you depending on how high or low it is. It's definitely a workaround. It's not as seamless as having the ability to display your battery percentage at all times. Something Android users do that around the clock, all day, every day, and they've been doing that for years. I mean, I'm an Android user, so I definitely can vouch for that. But yeah, it's a shame that this feature, even though very crucial, if, in my opinion, is like sitting behind a paywall almost. That yeah, so like the ecosystem is the same, the software is the same, but because you didn't buy, these models, you don't get to use it directly, that is. But here's a workaround, so here's some breadcrumbs for you. But yeah, I mean, that's just Apple's way of doing things, marketing. I don't know, but nice to see that iPhone folks can actually do that now. But yeah, Apple, I expect better. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below.
Clean Router is the only router you will ever need because it allows parents to easily manage all the devices in their homes and stop internet pornography. It's simple and easy to use, doesn't slow down the internet, and allows you to block pornography, gambling, and anything else that you don't want your kids to see using the 7-layer IntelliFilter. Logs all activities per device. It also allows you to put time restrictions, get email reports, and gives you the ability to block content by keywords and even filters YouTube. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.